Hey everyone, this is Brittany with Redeemable Junk, and I'm coming to you guys today to show you guys how to make this adorable notebook, okay? If you know me, you know that I love my little mini notebooks. I love stuffing them in my journals. I just think they're so cute and they're so fun to make. So this is actually made from a junk envelope, and we use the window to have a peek through. So it's kind of, we're going to call it a peekaboo notebook, okay? And then on the inside, it's just like a normal notebook. I have some pages on the inside. It's really pretty. I'm actually in love with it. I think it's really gorgeous. I love it. It's just so cute. I love it. So we're going to make this today. So what you're going to need is just some paper and a junk mail envelope. And I chose this one to do my next one with. The window is quite large. Excuse me. But that's okay. And we're going to cut it about right there is where I decide I'm going to cut it. So the notebook's going to be rather larger notebook. So what we're going to do, as I usually don't do this on camera, do I, guys? A little bit different, is we're just going to cut it down the side. And then we're going to cut this flap off on the side, okay, because it's no longer needed. And then we're just going to cut just a hair off the top just so it opens up. Now it opens, okay? Okay. Now I decided to go with the same theme, the beach theme, okay? So you got to first figure out what you're going to use to peek through your window. And I chose the seashell is what I'm going to use to peek through my window, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out now. Usually I have all this cut, but I'm doing this video a little bit different. I am using a different phone today, so I might pause it and do some of the cutting on the outsides and whatnot. But anyways, let's get started. So I thought that just looked so darling. I love it. I loved it. And I thought it was cute. I gotta decide which way the shell's supposed to go. Yeah, the other way. So all we're gonna do is we're just gonna glue that on. So we're just gonna put some glue around it. I'm not sure how big that window is, so I probably got glue in the window part. Let me look. Actually, I know I did. That's okay. I'm just going to rub it in so you don't see it as much. And there we have my peekaboo. So, next we've got to decide how we want to decorate the inside, because I do want to cover this. It's quite ugly. And we got to decide how we want to decorate the front and the back. So I'm probably not going to do much to the front. I am going to put a piece of fabric or seam binding or something across the side when we're done, but you'll see that when we're done. I am going to go ahead and ink this up really quick. I usually do this off camera again, but I'm trying something a little bit different this time. And I just got tons of ink on that corner. That's all right. I know I have some viewers that are like, oh, I wish that we could see more of you. And some viewers like, I like your quick videos. So it's like I can't please them all. But I was kind of in a crafting mood today and decided that today would be a good day to probably do a longer video. So it isn't going to be real long, but so I'm going to go ahead and do my inside now. So since this is a page, I'm folding it in half because it does have the center on it. I want that to be in the center, if that makes sense. Oh my goodness, and we have a dilemma. We're going to have to cut some of this off because it does not go all the way to the end, and I did not realize that. So how should we fix this? I was not prepared for this. I don't really think I want to cut it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a piece of paper on each end because I was not ready for that. But this is how we fix our mistakes, and this is how we learn, guys. So I'm going to show you on camera what we do when we run into a mistake. So I'm just going to cut a little sliver off of that and do the same thing over here. This piece of paper was actually for my back, but that's okay. I'm just, instead of bringing my cutter on frame, I'm just going to cut it real quick over here. I thought it would be quicker that way. And I'm about to have an avalanche over here, guys. Oh my goodness, everything's about to fall off my table. Okay. You guys can't see it, but I can. So hold on. I didn't mark this one on the bottom where it needs to be cut. I don't really think But this is, I think this will blend in with it. I don't think it's gonna, let me make sure I cut enough before I glue it on. Yeah, I cut plenty. So I'm gonna glue that on now. Again, this is how, when you run into a problem, you fix it. You do not panic or start over. You find a way to fix that problem. And there's always a way to fix a problem. That's what makes us artists, guys. So instead of getting scared or running away or saying, oh my goodness, I messed this up. Don't say that. Say, how can I fix this? And figure out a way to fix it and just correct it. This is junk journaling and anything goes. That's what a lot of people, they get scared and they think, oh, I'm going to mess it up or this or that. Guys, there's no way to mess stuff up in this. Really. And I've learned that some of my best journals are ones that I've just went with the flow and I haven't really thought much about. I do need to cut that little piece off on that side. It's sticking out. Let's get that cut off. Okay, now we can glue our back down, but I'm going to have to cut it to size first. So I need to trim it about right here. Get that cut. Looky there, and you can't even tell, really. It just kind of blends in with it. So, let's get this glued up and pasted down. I even had one member come to me, and what are they called? It's like ACL or something. You know those videos where people don't talk, but they just make sounds, like a bunch of over and over and over, or a cutting sound or whatever. They told me I should make some videos like that, and I thought, I've never thought about that. And they said it would be neat just to hear just the crafting sounds, and I thought about that. Oh no, I messed up again, guys. I told you I didn't cut my paper straight. Goodness gracious golly. I already got it put down. I messed up totally bad. Look at that, guys. Somehow I didn't lay my paper straight and I didn't cut straight. So how we're going to fix this is we're just going to trim a little bit off of it. I probably shouldn't do this, but I don't think you'll be able to notice. I'm not going to trim a lot off of it because I'll just ink the edges on the other part, but I just cut just a little bit off. We're making all kinds of mistakes today. Goodness. That's all right. Okay, so we have our inside done. And our outside does not line up, but that's okay. We're going with the flow, guys. We're going with the flow. Okay. Look at that. How much I messed it up. Oh, well. So now we got to decide what we want to do with the back, and I'm going to use the rest of this paper to put on the back of this. Hopefully I can cut a straight line on this one. We're going to see. I don't know. After how this video is going so far, I don't have a whole lot of faith in myself at this moment, but we're going to see. I must not have laid that straight down on my cutter when it cut. There we go. Okay. So now we're just going to paste this one down. See that sound that it's making right now? They said those sounds are soothing to them, and they thought we need to make a video doing that. My glue isn't wanting to come out. It has a clog in it somewhere. It's being difficult at the moment. Whew. And the clog keeps coming back. I'm going to have to deal with that later. I was in such a good mood to record this video too, and everything is messing up on me. Nothing is going right. Well, if you don't learn anything else from this video, you guys will learn to go with the flow of things. And And you will see that I'm not perfect. I know a lot of people are like, oh my goodness, I can never make a journal like yours. Oh, give me a break. Yes, you can. Okay. So, there ain't much to it. You just got to believe in yourself and do it. So, you could put pockets in here if you wanted to. I don't have extra paper cut out at this time, so I'm not going to do that. I was planning on putting pockets, but I just used my extra scrap paper, and I don't feel like cutting none out or printing some out, so we're not going to do that. But I am going to decorate the front a little bit. I have this seashore. I got this kit from my Porch Prints, for those of you that are wondering, and it's very, very cute. So, I'm going to ink this up a little bit more than what it is. And I thought it would be cute to put up here on the front. And I need some cheesecloth. I need to find that. They said I've got a mess going on. I got to decide what type if I want to use coffee stained or regular. Both would be really pretty, I think. Let's see. I'm going to use some coffee stain, though, since I am wanting to go a little bit vintage. I want to go modern vintage, if there's even such a thing as that. White with some vintage. I love white. White's one of my favorite colors. I know, that's weird. Everybody says, how can white... White's not even a color is what they say. And I say, yes, it is. And the reason I love white so much is because you can make it any color you want. Never thought about that, have you? So when my personality changes and I like a different color on a different day, you can always make it a different color. All you gotta do is dye it. I love white. But no, seriously, white, and it's just white's beautiful. White carpet, white homes, white walls. I love white. White, white, white. So pretty. Funny enough, I've never done a white journal before, though. So I think I'm going to put that there. I'm going to go find some cloth to put down the sides, and I'll be right back. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. I found this beautiful sari silk, and I decided to use that on the side. I'm going to do that because I thought the green kind of matched that a little bit. I mean, it doesn't match a whole lot, but I thought it would be pretty. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to open this up. I hate to use it because I like to use my sari silk for closures, but we're just going to do it. I'm going to cut that piece off. Now I'm just going to cut that piece right there off. I'm going to put some Fabri-Tac down. This is Fabri-Tac that I'm using, and I also use art glitter glue for those of you that are new. And I also use Scotch Create glue sticks. And all of that can be found in my Amazon store, which I have linked below in the description. So if any of you are interested in seeing the supplies that I use, or interested in just looking at junk journaling supplies, go to my store and take a look. I have lots of interesting stuff there and tons of junk journaling items. So we're going to get this glued on. I wonder if I should... No, I want to put the green on the bottom. Okay. And I'm just doing this. I am going to sew my pages in. But I'm just doing this to make the hinge a little bit stronger. I do sew my pages in with my sewing machine. But you can totally sew them in pamphlet style. That's personal preference. I just like to sew them in with the sewing machine because it's quicker. So that's the way that I do it. But, like I said, you can pamphlet stitch it in if you would like. Okay, let's cut this excess off. Didn't do a real good job, that's okay. And then we can glue our seaside on the front. Yeah, it's a little bit darker than what I would have liked it to be, but oh well. It's already done, so we're just going to go with it. It kind of takes away from the white a little bit, that dark green does, but I'm not going to worry about it. I had some other sari silk that I was going to use, but I couldn't find it. Now it's time to sew our pages in. And I've already got my pages. I went ahead and cut those while I had you guys paused. And all I did, I just made sure that they fit inside my notebook. I just have some different types of pages that I added to it. And I'm going to go sew those in with my sewing machine on the inside, and I will be right back. Okay, I got my pages sewn in. I wanted to show you guys something. I added something to it while I was off camera. I added this strip of paper down the side. I just thought that it made it look a little bit better. I thought it kind of looked bland the way that it was. And I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to print off another piece of paper and just add it. So I did. So I got my papers added. And I really like how it turned out. I think it's really cute. And I love adding these. These are just such a great additional piece to your junk journals. They're cute to add to them. And it gives the new owner extra journaling space. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you make one, make sure to post it to the group, as I love to see your guys' creations. Also, check out the description below, as I have information there for you guys. And I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful day.